What's up, you guys? Eddie at Fliptroniks. We're going to be checking out 5 of the best new paid iPhone games to check out this month. All right, so I'm going to kick things off here with a really cool game called Dig Dog. I'm going to have links in the description for all these, but let's get right into it. So basically, this game is got 2 different gameplay modes on it. You got the hard, then you got the easy. We'll get into some of the easy on here because I'm not exactly a pro, but basically what you're doing in this game is you're digging. So there's a couple different ways to dig. You can go pretty much like straight down like this, and you're trying to find the bone in each level. Each time you find the bone, you move on to the next level, and that's pretty much the whole style of this game. But it is pretty cool. So anyways, as soon as you get the bone, you kind of like fly into outer space. It's pretty weird, I know, but it is fun. All right, so the game's got a good soundtrack on it too, and like I said, I'm getting pretty good at this game. Really just starting to put some work into it, but it is a little bit addictive. So I mean, it's got that going for it, which is cool. We'll do a couple more levels here. Obviously, it gets a little bit more difficult too. I mean, you've got some weird like enemies that are gonna come at you. So I mean, it's not gonna be all easy. But let's keep cruising down. I don't know what that thing was. Alright, so I'm not seeing the bone yet. There it is. Alright, cool stuff. I'm going to move on to the next game, but this game's very addictive. It's going as a paid game. I think it costs a couple of dollars or something like that. Alright, so the next game I've got here is becoming like one of my favorites. It's called Pako 2. So this is like a getaway race car driving game. It's high score based, and it's very addictive. So there's a bunch of different cars you can unlock in it. Right now I've just got the sedan still, and then we're still on the same, first level here. But, this game's awesome. I highly recommend everybody check it out. It's really cool. Control-wise, everything's pretty good. You're either going left or right, and you're gonna have tons of, situations where you gotta, shoot cops. You'll be going off cliffs in this. Just a lot of fun stuff in this game, and this is a great game for killing time. I mean, you could just pick this game up and start playing it, and it's just really cool. So anyways, we'll try to make it to the next location here without dying. Taking out some cops in the process here. So basically you're collecting money, which you can then use to unlock new cars, and that's kind of like the fun of this game. All right, cool, we made it to that destination. You continue to get different destinations each time you're like cruising around. All right, so far so good. Trying to make it to the thirsty camel here. Looks like we're gonna make it. Let's go off-road a little bit. Oh man, we're crashing right there. Oof, we took it a little bit hard right there. So that was a nice little crash we had. I think I'm gonna do one more quick run through here. Just because I thought we could do a little bit better here. But I mean, this game looks gorgeous too. So not only does it have a great soundtrack, it's got good action in it. Controls are really good. And like I said, this is just a great game to pick up and start playing when you've got nothing to do. I mean, that's really what this game's best for. Anyways, we crashed right there. Okay, Pako 2. Absolutely check this game out. It's amazing. It's becoming one of my favorites. All right, then we've got Dandara. All right, so we've been doing a lot of gameplay on this one. This game is super expensive. Let me tell you, it's like $15. So, I mean, you got to throw up some serious cash for this game. But it's awesome. It's like a platform action gliding game. That's kind of how I've been describing it, because I've really never played any type of game like this one. It's very unique. Anyways, we'll get into some of it in just a second here, but it is pretty sweet, and, I've enjoyed it so far. So I'm just going to, get into one of the games I've already got going here. All right, so basically what you do is you kind of just like maneuver on each platform, and then of course you're gonna have a gun which you can shoot, which you can actually kind of like upgrade later on. So I mean, the game is pretty sweet. Starting to become somewhat of a pro at it. I've been playing it quite a bit, and I do like this game. It's very addictive. Keep cruising along here. They got some weird, some seriously weird-looking enemies in this game too. I mean, there's like these weird bumblebee creatures, and there's some other like weird ones that come at you. It's pretty disturbing a little bit, but it's all in good fun. Alright, so let's try not to get attacked by these spikes. Alright, very nice. I made it through there pretty easy. Alright, so as soon as we get in this next section here, you'll get to see like the first kind of like weird bumblebee-ish enemy you gotta kill, and it's pretty creepy looking. Alright, so I shot my like majestical magic arrows at it. Got a couple right here. Boom and boom. Well, we got a ton of them up in this area. Alright, so I'm gonna go back this way. See if we can take them all out. Shoot. Alright, awesome. So like I kind of becoming a little bit of pro at this game. Alright, so the game's called Dandara. It's really cool. Never really played any kind of game like it, so I definitely recommend it. Alright, so the next game we've got here is a puzzle-based game. It's called Hexa Turn. This is pretty cool. It's almost like a game of checkers, how this game plays. Anybody out there that likes a, you know, a challenge or like a puzzle-based game, this one's really cool. So I'll start off with level 2, and we'll kind of make our way through a few of the different levels in it. But basically, there's going to be like this triangle. What you're trying to do here is make certain moves to block the triangle from getting into your, you know, square. So anyways, right here, I pretty much blocked it. So we completed the level. So we'll, you know, go through a couple more here, and you know, it's cool. It's definitely like a thinking game, so it's like a thinking puzzle-based game. It's pretty sweet. All right, so let's go this way. Let's block this thing. Oof. All right, so I kind of screwed up there. We're gonna have to go back a couple steps. All right, so you can actually rewind it, which is cool. All right, that should have done it almost here. All right, one more correct move, and we got it. All right, so that's, you know, pretty much the style of gameplay on this. These levels do get harder, obviously. It's just like the first couple ones I showed everybody, and then we got a little, you know, block right there. All right, so I'm going to go into the final game, but this one's a great puzzle-based game for anybody out there who loves a good puzzle. All right, so here we go. This is an open adventure, you know, based game. It's actually like taking place in Africa, so it's got like a kind of a weird theme to it. But, you know, definitely had some fun playing it so far. So we'll kind of like cruise past the little intro scene here. All right, so the game's called AO A Rain Tale. It's getting mixed reviews on the App Store. But, you know, like I said, for the most part, it's really not that bad. So I'm just going to like click the continue button here so we can just check out some of the actual gameplay. So visually, it's a beautiful looking game, right? So you're going to be doing some different things in this as far as like jumping. You know, you're going to have to kill certain enemies in this too. So I mean, there's all kinds of things you got to do, and obviously you don't want to, you know, fall into any holes or spikes and die. But you know, it's definitely a good like adventure-based game for sure. Very cool. There's also some, you know, like boss battles in this, but here are some spikes that we definitely don't want to land on. Or like thorn bushes, I guess you could call them. Alright, cool. We got some trees we got to jump up. Ooh, alright, we just landed right there in the thorn bush. That's what happens. Okay, I'm going to wrap things up. You know, like I said, these are probably 5 of the best, in my opinion, games right now that you can get. These are all new games. I'll have links in the description for them if you want to download any of them. If you could also hit that like and share on this, I'd definitely appreciate that. Anybody out there who is not subscribed, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.